So things have been really, really awesome. I came in a little late because I got stuck at customs.
So Marla gets into town later than she should. I'm there waiting on a street corner in the rain.
As soon as I phoned him, basically, he was on his way. It was really, really good.
I called her like 15 times. She finally figures out how to pick up a cell phone.
Michael was really awesome. He met me at Metro Marché.
I'm like, yo, where you at? And she's like, oh, I'm at Metro.
And he's so sweet.
She was the most heartless, cold bitch I ever met in my fucking life.
As soon as he came in, he gave me the biggest bear hug. It was so warm and nice.
I get there, and I'm like, hey, what's up? She's like, oh, it's about time you fucking show up.
He even watched my stuff right away, like it's 5 seconds into meeting me while I went to the bathroom. Way too sweet.
She's like, watch my shit, I gotta pee. I was like, I don't want to watch you take a shit or a pee. She's like, no, my stuff, watch my fucking stuff. I'm like, fine, just go.
I was super excited to see all of New York that I possibly could, and he immediately suggested the Empire State Building, which is so cool.
So we go to the Empire State Building, and I'm like, this is the largest building in New York City. And she's like, Andrew's cock is bigger than this.
It's not as tall as I expected it to be, but it's still really beautiful, especially on the inside. I loved it.
So we got to the Empire State Building and take her to Times Square, right?
Next we went to Times Square. It was really pretty, but a little overwhelming. I'm a small town girl. I really liked it though.
Usually, most tourists are like, oh my god, this is the most beautiful, amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. No, she's standing there just like, oh my god, this is so overwhelming, and she almost passed out. I mean, right there in the middle of the street.
Because Mike picked up that I was a little uncomfortable with all the people in Times Square, he decided to take me to a really pretty little coffee shop called Roxy's.
And I'm like, okay, why don't we do something that's more along your line of business? Coffee in a quiet place. You're from Canada. That should work.
Got a really sweet meal of bagels and cream cheese and jam.
You know, she talks with her mouth full, which is kind of weird because there's cream cheese and jelly dripping out the side. There's still some there that she hasn't even wiped off of her lips yet. And I'm not even telling her anything.
It's really tasty, and that's when Skunk called us. So we met up with Josh.
So, I'm in the city, where I always am, but hanging out with Mike and Marla today. It's kind of cool. I called him up.
You know, after we met up with Josh, Mike seemed to get a little bit quiet.
And then she just ignores me for the rest of the trip.
Mike was so sweet. He even offered to carry my really heavy backpack around.
She gives me her like 58,000 pound knapsack, which I think consists of God's testicles.
Which is just way awesome. It's raining and it's cold, and so not having the bag and only having to carry my little bag around really helped out a lot.
Mike was carrying around this big heavy bag and he asked me to help him out with it. I didn't. I didn't care.
So because we were cold,
Only because I insisted that I finally pee.
we decided to go get something to eat in a warm, dry place. We ended up at Uno's on the port near the water. It's a nice little restaurant. It was pretty quiet. We got fish and chips and this amazing garlic Caesar salad.
She ate like all the garlic off of the salad and just left us with like the lettuce.
It was super ultra mega tasty.
It's alright.
She's got such a bad case of like breath right now. I can't even tell you. Like I tried to offer her some Orbits. I hope she picked up on the hint. You know what I'm saying?
So now we're walking around town still a little bit. It's still raining, but it's really nice. It's nighttime and the night lights are beautiful. And Mike's even putting me up for the night. So it's been a really good day.
So now we're just walking around town. It's raining. It's cool, I guess. I think they're gonna go back home to Mike's place later. Probably just leave me here.
Her farts are going to be wicked. I'm glad she's sleeping across the hall.